start, but I like the way the team played.
Boy, that was a rocky start, wasn't it? Was it an infield hit and then a throwaway? And yeah, it was a tough start, but we left a few runners at third base there with nobody out, one out. But that kid that they brought in, that sidewinder submarine guy, it was kind of hard to figure out at first. Fortunately, he didn't throw 88; he threw 82. And eventually, we had some good at bats. Zach Watson, had a couple of big at bats, and Slaughter had a big at bat there to drive in a run. Obviously, Kramer did in the first inning to get us back within one, but eventually we figured it out, and guys loosened up a little bit. We swung the bats a lot better.
Did you see what you wanted to see tonight out of the bullpen? I mean, no runs out of
They all
those
did a
guys.
pretty good job. I thought at the very beginning, wasn't great, but. And I thought most of the guys came in, did a really good job. It was pretty exciting to watch Blair Frederick go in there at the end, 91 miles an hour, and throwing strikes and with a really good breaking ball. A lot of guys did a good job tonight, so sorry to inundate you with so many pitching changes, It's still a little bit under 3 hours, but we just needed to get all those guys out there, and it worked out pretty well for us tonight.
Kramer has more home runs in the last 3 games than he's had in any single season.
Is that right? Well, he told me he hit a home run so that he could show Zach Watson how to drop his bat and run instead of standing there and watching it. They hated to spoil the moment for Zach, but they got to learn when they hit one, drop the bat and run. We don't want to show anybody up, and so when Kramer hit one, he said he did it so he could show Zach how to do it properly. But yeah, Kramer got into his, and that was nice to see. And hopefully, the guys got a little confidence going, and that'll help us as we get ready for Arkansas.
Bryce Adams, Jordan Romero, guys like that.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Bryce Adams, Jordan Romero got some of that confidence you were talking about.
Yeah, I was glad to see those guys. Those guys work hard every day, and they haven't had as much opportunity to play. Jordan Romero in particular had a pretty good night tonight, and for the first time really all year, his shoulder's starting to feel a little bit better. And even if I don't know if you noticed him throwing in between innings, they did steal one base on him, but he got rid of it pretty well and threw it pretty well. It's not the same arm that he once had, but he's had to endure and deal with that sore shoulder all year, and it's kept him from being able to play at all behind the plate. So Nick Coombs was unavailable tonight because his hip has been acting up a little bit lately, and we had to get it treated, so we had to give him a few days off. So I didn't really want to catch Papirski after catching a long weekend, and Jordan said he felt good enough to go, and I thought he played a good solid game back there. I was happy for Bryce Adams, his career's winding down, and to get into one like that for him I was really happy.